Attack on Titan, Volume 5. This is the start of the female Titan arc. We're on the side story, Ilse's notebook. More than a century ago, when Titans, natural enemies to humans, appeared, the humankind, nearly devoured to extinction, erected impenetrable walls, securing lands to live in. Lands to live in. However, not everyone was content to spend all their life living isolated behind the walls. There are those who venture into the lands swarming with Titans. They are the members of a military division known as the Scouting Legion. She's writing, taking out her notebook. I'm Ilse Legner, a participant in the 34th expedition to the lands beyond the walls, in charge of the left wing of the 2nd Brigade. On our way back, my brigade encountered Titans. All my teammates, along with our horses, were lost in the encounter. My 3D maneuver gear suffered irreparable damage, and I had to abandon it. Currently, I'm heading north. In these lands, ruled by Titans, I've lost my horse. It's impossible for a human to run away from Titans on foot. They're just tearing her. I'm trying to get back to the town. My situation is dire. I'm just hoping that maybe I can make it to the wall without running into Titans on my way there. Falling helplessly to my knees, trembling in fear, is absolutely out of the question for me, even under the current circumstances. Ever since I joined the Scouting Legion, I was prepared to face this kind of situation. I'm the proud member of the Scouting Legion, the hope of humanity, and I'm not afraid to die. Even if I have to give up my life, I will still fight to the bitter end. Though I have no weapon, I still can fight. In this notebook, I'm taking notes of my current situation. Resolved to do what I can with everything I've got. Absolutely will not give up. Oh, I will not give up, she says the Titan. Huh? She says, ah! Did he push her? Looking at, She's crying. I will not give up. I've run into a Titan. 6-meter class. Didn't devour me right away. A deviant. My last moments are here. This is it for me. And all I did in life was acting selfish. I haven't even done anything for my parents, who took great pains raising me. Disgusting. It's all about the end now. Ymir. People. Ymir's people. Huh? What? Just now. Ymir. Sama. Great. Huh? It's talking. The Titan's talking. Unbelievable. It uttered meaningful words. It said, Ymir's people, Ymir Sama, and great. I'm sure I heard right. The expression on the Titan's face changed. It's bowing its head before me, seemingly in show of respect. I can't believe it. This is probably the first time in the human history when something like that happened. I've established communication with the Titan. What are you? Ask this Titan about their kind. It's only groaning now. It's not speaking any words anymore. I'll try asking about its place of origin. Where are you from? It's not answering. Why does your kind eat us? Asked about their objective. Why do you have to eat us? You don't even need to eat anything to sustain your lives. Why do you still eat us, why do you still eat us then? Your kind is just senseless, worthless lumps of flesh. Get lost from this world. It's tearing away its skin. What's going on? Why? What? And she's running. Ha, 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 ha. Grabs her. No! Ah! Ah! Huh. And just bites off her head. There's her notebook. Hanji and Levi pick it up. This is the armband of the member of the 34th Expedition. This belongs to the soldier who died a year ago. The name was Ilse Linger. Let's take only her jacket back with us. Staying here any longer is dangerous. Oh, really? What is that in your hands? This is Ilse Ledger's military gains. The aces of the Scouting Legion inherited her will. People living behind the innermost walls were in great confusion, just like 5 years ago. They're reading newspapers. The Southern Gate, located in the Trough District, was destroyed by the colossal titan that appeared in front of it. In just 1 hour after that, the whole Trough District was overrun by titans. A desperate plan to conquer the district back succeeded, and the breach in the wall was plugged. Presently, an operation to get the territory of the district cleared of titans is underway. The wall got breached. They still managed to plug the gap. Just how on earth? It's all blatant lies. This is an announcement by the imperial government. After all, they want to deceive us, the dwellers in the inner lands. That's why they're spreading this kind of lies. Hordes of people from the territory behind Wall Rosie must be pouring into our lands inside Wall Sina as we speak. We got news. Take a look at the announcement of this company. Company? Huh? As if I'm gonna believe some announcement unauthorized by the government. And what makes you think that the government information is trustworthy, huh? Pray tell. Hey, what's the meaning of this? A titan plugged the breach in the wall with a huge boulder? Is what it says here? Who's speaking to the newspaper? What the heck? They want us to believe that a titan teamed up with humans? Adventure Titans. Chapter 19. Eyes not seen before. He's a prisoner. Huh? Ha. Excuse me. I need to use the toilet. You already went just a little while ago. Huh? Can I have some water, please? Hey, you. Know your place. You darn monsters. Monster, huh? Indeed. I can't deny that, but still. Do I really look that scary to them? That they feel the need to restrict me in just about everything? Well, I guess it's only to be expected. After all, I myself don't understand a thing about what's going on with me either. Maybe I should be grateful, just for the fact that that they didn't kill me yet. Come to think of it, they weren't afraid of me at all. Not even for a second. What are they doing right now? I wonder. And what become of the others? Well, is it Marco dead? Yeah, Marco's dead. I wonder what they think of me now that they saw me turn into Titan. Stay put for a while. We'll see if we can talk some sense into them. How many days has it been since then? What's going on outside? Could it be that I'll have to spend my whole life here, imprisoned? Huh? Hanji and them are coming. Hanji. We apologize, Aaron. Sorry to keep you waiting for so long. But on the bright side, it seems like you'll be able to get out of here soon. Huh? I'm with the Scout Legion, Hanji Zoe. Zoe? The squad leader. And he is. Dude sniffing him. Excuse me. He's the squad leader as well. Mike, Zacharias is his name. And he tends to do this to everybody on the first meeting. Huh? Sniffing people is his habit. Okay? It probably means nothing, so just never mind him. I assure you, he's a capable leader despite that strange habit. Ah, huh? They're going through doors. Sorry, I got a little carried away with my useless chatting, and hardly noticed we're already here. But don't worry, it's probably for the best that you know nothing beforehand anyway. Huh? Just tell him what's on your mind, Aaron. It may be presumptuous of us, but we can only have faith in you now. Go in the courtroom. He's like, huh? The courtroom? So, I was in the court dungeon this whole time. Everybody's just looking at him. Proceed forward slowly. Kneel here. And cuff him. The head of the military police? Commander Pixis? Commander Aaron? Corporal Ravioli? Huh? It's Mikasa and Aaron, or Armin. You guys. Well then, let's begin, shall we? If I'm not mistaken, that man is the head of all three divisions. General Isamo Dallas Zachary. You're Aaron Yeager, correct? And you're a soldier, sworn to sacrifice your life for the cause, if need be. Is that right? Yes, sir. Now that I think about it, what on earth am I being charged with? The usual law practices are inapplicable to you, as your case is special. The military council is now in order. The military council is now in order, and the sole right to pass judgment on the rest with me. I shall decide your life and death here and now. Objections? None, sir. It's good to have your understanding. Your case is unprecedented. It stirred a clamor inside these walls and brought forth two clashing viewpoints. There are people who call you a demon that will be our undoing. Other people consider you our savior, our guide to hope. As expected, it proved impossible to keep your existence completely unwrapped from the general populace, after all. When an official announcement about your existence is issued, it will signify emergence of a possible new threat other than Titans. New thread. We're here to decide which military division you will be entrusted to. Ways of further dealing with you will be determined depending on that. The military police or the Scout Legion. Let's hear what the military police have to say first. Chief of the military police, Niall Dock, reporting. We think that swift disposal is in order. Once the thorough research of Aaron's body is concluded. This was the conclusion I have arrived to, after carefully considering the scale of damage that would be inflicted upon society. In the case his existence is acknowledged. The people of importance regard him as a threat. Or is it supposed to be a threat? Yet in this situation, those people, including the royalty, still stick to their non-interference policy in regards to the matters that do not directly concern the innermost lands, just like they did 5 years ago. However, that provoked a rising discontent among the people who consider Aaron a hero, primarily among the residents of Walrose's settlements and those who have connections to business companies. As a result, we have a situation where a civil war might break out over the territories still left to us. Me? A hero? Just what is going on outside exactly. I acknowledge it was his Titan power. That was the deciding factor in repelling the attack the other day. However, I also have to acknowledge that his existence is far from harmless. The simple fact that his existence has gained too much political weight. But he doesn't eat people, so they don't have to worry. That is why, after we have gleaned as much information as we can out of him, the least we can do for him is to posthumously name him a hero of war, who sacrificed his life for humanity's sake. Huh? No need for that. He's a vermin who tricked the divine wall, bestowed upon us by Lord's wisdom, and invaded our land. He must be executed without further ado. That get-up of his, if I'm not mistaken, he's from that organization that suddenly started gaining support 5 years ago. It was called a religion, I think. It was like, Pastor Nick, to order, please. Next, let's hear the opinion of the Scout Legion. Yes, sir. The 13th Commander of the Scout Legion, Erwin Smith, reporting. We officially asked Aaron to join us, and use his time power to help us to return Wal Maria back to the human race. That's all I have to say. Huh? Are you sure? Yes, sir. With his time power, it is possible for us to reconquer Wal Maria. I would think that the preferable option in this situation is clear enough. I see. By the way, Erwin, from where do you plan to sortie to your exploration mission this time? I believe. Pixis has already finished walling up the gate of the Tross district, correct, Pixis? Indeed. I suppose it can't be opened ever again. We hope to depart from the Karansis district this time. Karansis. And then we will have to tentatively search our way to the Shingashina district once again. Just wait a sec here. Ain't all gates in all districts supposed to be walled up this time? The Colossal Titan only can destroy the part of the wall where gates are. If we get rid of all gates, there won't be weak spots in the wall to talk about anymore. His attacks gonna amount to nothing, and we gotta be safe. Or are you so territorious hungry that you don't give a darn about us? You bloody corporate stooges. Conservatives are also present, huh? All you do is spouting an unachievable idealistic nonsense that will only lead us to our demise if we take it seriously. You have no right to be called heroes any longer. Talking big, huh, you swine? Where's the guarantee Titans will quietly sit and wait for us to finish walling off all the gates? We, us, by us, you keep chanting. You must mean my friends who risk their lives protecting you, while your kind fatten up in safety, huh? Some people are driven to starvation because of the lack of lands. But that never ever occurred to you swines, huh? I just said that we'll be safe if we wall up all the gates is all. I've had enough of this blasphemy. You vile insect, huh? The wall of rose is granted us. The wall of rose is granted to us by Lord, and it is not in human rights to maim it. I wonder why. You lowlife saw that wall, the embodiment of unspeakable magnificence of Lord's wisdoms, and you still don't get it? Because of their opposition, even getting something as necessary as mounting cannons on top of the wall approved took forever. though they're spouting complete BS. These fanatics are a real pain in the butt to deal with because of widespread support and influence they have. What's he butting in for anyway? Trying to use even this kind of situation to push their wild ideas? We're saying we're putting our lives on the line for people. Why don't they believe us? Let's get back to business at hand. Next, Aaron, I have a question for you. Yes, sir. It seems there is hope for you to join the Scout Legion. However, as a soldier that you've been up till now, do you really believe you can put that Titan power of yours to good use? Yes, I do, sir. Oh. On the other hand, the report on the recent mission to plug the gap in the wall says this. Oh. Following his transformation into Titan, he swung his fist 3 times, aiming for Mikasa Ackerman. Huh? I thought so. He doesn't remember anything from what happened after he lost control. Does that mean she wrote some line in her report? As if hiding the ugly truth would benefit mankind in any way? Is Mikasa Ackerman present? Yes, sir, I'm here. Ah, so you're Mikasa. Is that true that Aaron attacked you? You won't help Aaron's case by lying, you know. Yes, that's true. Oh, what a turn. I tried to kill Mikasa. Me? However, before that, Aaron, in his Titan form, saved my life twice. The first time was when I was about to fall prey to a Titan. He engaged the Titan, saving me. The second time was when you protected me and Armin from being shot. These facts are also true. I would like you to take them into consideration as well. I wouldn't be so quick to consider them. These incidents are described in your report, true, but I came to the conclusion that there's a lot of bias and wishful thinking in them, and not enough ejecting this. Thus, they lack documental value. Also, I know the reason why you're in Aaron's corner. When I was looking up Aaron's background, I came across a record of an incident from 6 years ago. It sounds unbelievable, but when those two were both only 9, they stabbed to death 3 adult robbers. Oh, we're just going to forget about that they're robbers and slavers? Their deed is understandable in some degree, their motif being legitimate self-defense, but ultimately, that kill raises doubt in Aaron's basic human nature. The question is, should we really trust him with our most talented people, our funds, and the destiny of all the humankind? Right. He's the Titan that took the shape of a child to mingle with us, but he failed to hide his true violent colors in the end. Hey, should we really be taking our time debating what to do with him? We don't know when this guy is gonna go berserk on us. He's like a powder machine. He's like a powder magazine, ready to explode at any moment. Those binds will do naught to contain him if that happens. Things took a turn for the worse. I have to say something. That goes for her too. I have my doubts about her even being human. I agree. She should be executed too. Just be on the safe side. No, I mean, please don't. I may be a monster, but Mikasa has nothing to do with that. She has nothing to do with all that at all. And you know what? All you did so far is speculating one-sidedly and taking guesses. Convenient to you. You won't get anywhere close to the truth if all you do is disregarding how things really are. What do you say? He's no good. And besides, what are you all so scared of? When you didn't even see a Titan in your whole life. I really need to shut my big mouth now. No, I'll keep talking. I'll say everything what's on my mind. What are you going to do if the strong stop fighting for you? If you say you're scared to fight for your survival, if you say you're scared to fight for your survival yourself, then please at least lend your support to those who fight for you. Those darn cowards. Those darn spineless cowards. Stop the fuss already, and just invest all you got in me. Like, oops. At the ready, sir. I clearly overdid it. And now things got even worse. Boom! Levi comes in the boot. Oh, tooth flies out. Something went flying. That was my tooth. Ooh. Kicks him. They're like, what? Takes his face. Knees a face. What? Mikasa! Wait! Huh? Calm down. This is just my opinion. When it comes to teaching someone discipline, I believe pain is the most effective way. What you need most at the moment is not a lecture, but a practical lesson. Besides, you're an easy target for my kicks now that you're crouching. Wait, Reveille, what is it? It's dangerous. What if you're inviting his hatred? Triggers his transformation into Titan? What are you saying? Were you guys going to dissect him? Huh? Huh? You know, seems like after he transformed into Titan, he killed off 20 Titans before he ran out of juice. The fact that he possesses intelligence can spell serious trouble for you. If he were to assess the police as as an enemy, if that happens, he will be your problem, not mine. You know. And what are you going to do in that case? You policemen and all those who've been picking on him should really consider this. Will you really be able to kill him if you were to fight him? Generals Lizmo, Zachary, sir, I have a proposition. A lot of things are unclear about Aaron's Titan power. That is why he will always represent a certain potential threat. In the case Aaron is put under our watch, Corporal Reveille will be able to take countermeasures if need be. Rest assured, a man as skilled as Corporal will handle the matter accordingly at the crucial moment. Oh? Will you really be able to handle the matter accordingly, Reveille? If you're talking about killing him, then I have no doubt about my ability to do so. The problem is that no option is in between exists. And Mikasa just glaring at him. Looks like our decision is mostly over. Let me pass the judgment then. Sir, please wait a minute. Please wait a moment. Erwin, I want to ask you something. What do you plan to do about the inland situation? I fully realize that your activities in the lands beyond the walls depend on the stability of our society. As such, it was never my intention to disregard the problems in the inner land. That is why I have another proposition to resolve that tension. I plan to calm the inland people's worries by providing the public by proving to the public that Aaron can be a valuable asset to mankind in our next mission outside the walls. I would like you to postpone your judgment until then. Oh? So you want to take him to outer lands? They better take him and get out of here as soon as possible. And if we're lucky enough, he'll die there. it's decided then. Eren Yeager is to be put into the Scouting Legion. However, he is to return here again, depending on the mission results. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Sorry about that. You really did speak up your mind in front of the General Ishimo and other big shots unrestrainedly. After all, sir, they gave us the perfect chance to play the card we had prepared up our sleeve. The pain you're in was also necessary to achieve our goal. You have my respect. Gonna handshake him. And nice to meet you, Eren. Let's get along from now on. Yes, sir. Nice to meet you too. Say, Eren. Yes? Do you hate me? No. I understand the act you put up. You need to be believable. Good. Then. But still, there's certain limits. You knocked out his tooth, for crying out loud. There's no need to. I would think he'll take a knocked out tooth over being dissected any day. Eren, open your mouth and let me see. Huh? Your tooth is growing back. Uneasiness is building up. What? He's just growing back his tooth? Chapter 20, Special Operations Squad. The boy riding a horse. Hope of the human race to some, its demise to others. While Eren's riding a horse. The former HQ of the Scouting Legion. It's nothing more than a remodeled old castle, though. Fitting to recall the headquarters only in appearance. In reality, the fact that HQ was located in a place like this, miles away from the river and the wall, shows that they deem the Scouting Legion is an unneeded and useless division. In the beginning, they only paid lip service to us. But to think that this overblown decoration called our HQ would actually come in handy someday as the most suitable prison to hold you in. I'll explain it that way. Huh? Don't get cocky, noob. Huh? Time, power, whatever. But just because Corporal Ravioli was put in charge of supervising he poor brat like you, and he just bites his tongue, and stop talking while you're on a horse. A bit tongue is precisely what you get for chatting away while riding a horse. First impressions make it or break it, baby. That noob got scared out of his pants with just a bitten tongue. I think he was just shocked to see how much of a dummy you are, Ario. Ario? Whatevs. Changes nothing anyway. Look, you used to talk in the normal way in the past, didn't you? If you adopted the manner of speech in your attempt to imitate Corporal Ravioli, then please just stop. Seriously, you're nothing alike, nothing at all. Huh? What? Trying to boss me around now, huh, Petra? Don't tell me I forgot. Don't tell me I forgot. Don't tell me I forget us getting hitched. Don't tell me I forget us getting hitched for you to be acting like my wife, babe. And you get a little too big for your boots just because the corporal chose you? You should have just bitten that tongue of yours off and died. Even as a joke, it's not funny to wish death on your brother in arms, baby. So, all these people were chosen by Corporal Ravioli to keep me under watch? The unit I was assigned to is the Special Operations Squad, also known as Ravioli Squad. Obviously, these people are under orders to keep me in check when I use my time and power, and finish me off if I go berserk. The building is a bit dislocated. Desolated? Yeah, it's a bit desolated, since it wasn't in use for a long time. This is going to be a big problem. Get to work then. Do it on the double. do. It's like Beauty and the Beast. I'm finished with cleaning the upper floor, sir. May I ask where my place to sleep is? Your room is in the dungeon. Huh? Another dungeon? Of course. You can't exactly control yourself after all. If you turn into a Titan in your sleep, in the dungeon, we'll be able to restrain you. But you didn't turn into a Titan other times. That's one of the conditions that we had to accept when you were released to us. The rules that we must hold up, huh? I'll go check the rooms you cleaned. You start cleaning here. Yes, sir. You look upset. It's not rare for people to get upset after talking to him. He's not what people expect to see, you know. He doesn't look like the flawless hero they imagine. Strong with his short stature, he's also unexpectedly tense, rude, and unapproachable. What I personally found unexpected about him is that he obeyed his superior's decision without objection. You thought that since he's strong and influential, he wouldn't care much about things like ranks and the chain of command? Yes. I didn't expect him to submit to anyone's orders. Well, I don't know the details, but it seems that in the past, he was very similar to what you described. I heard that before joining the Scout Legion, he was a thug widely renowned in the underground circles of the capital. I don't know what happened, but it seems like he joined the Legion, given to Commander Irwin. To Commander? Yeah, because he tried to kill him, but then Irwin set him straight. Hey, Irwin. Yes, sir? That won't do. Go and redo the cleaning. Though we're under orders to stand by for a few more days. Heard that a large-scale expedition to the Outer Lands is being prepared. And in addition, freshly graduated recruits will join us in it. Is that true, Aaron? That's too sudden. Not to mention that those new recruits have just survived the Titan's attack the other day. I believe they were shocked, paralyzed at the time. Is that true about the expedition, Corporal? Strategizing doesn't fall under my responsibilities. It's up to him to decide. He always thinks a few more steps ahead of us. True, the situation has changed. The route for Walmaria's recovery we paid great sacrifices to establish is gone just like that. But at the same time, the new hope, unlike anything ever before, has appeared out of the blue. Now looking at Aaron, I still can't believe it, but how does it feel to become a Titan? My memories of the time when I transformed aren't exactly reliable. Well, anyway, something similar to being in a fever state. In order to transform, I need to injure myself, so I bite my hand in. Huh? How come I know for sure that I need to injure myself in order to transform? You all should be aware of this already. You won't get anything new out of him other than what's already written in the reports. Oh well. That won't stop her from trying though, I'm sure. Hanji. Her monkeying around with you might be the death of you, Aaron. Her? Good evening, Rivalry Squad. How do you like living in a castle? Her? Squad Leader Hanji. At present, I'm in charge of researching a couple of Titans we captured alive in the city. And I'd like to ask you to assist me in my tomorrow's experiments, Aaron. I'm here to get your okay. Experiment, but I can't see what I can do. I can't. Oh, you so can. You can be super zealous for starters, huh? Well, you see, I'm not the one who can give you the okay, or the okay you want. I'm not exactly free to decide what I can and what I can't do. So, Reveille, what plans do you have regarding errands for tomorrow? Cleaning of the yard? Alright, it's all settled then. Aaron, see you tomorrow. Okay. I'd like to ask you though, what is that experiment you're talking about? You moron! Shut it! Don't ask for that. Not that. Ha! I thought so. You look like you want to know. Huh? She shuts the door. Well, in that case, I guess it can't be helped. I'll tell you all about it. What I want to try with the tines we captured is... Good morning. This is the first time when we managed to capture a tine live. Peter, don't get so close to him. How are you feeling? What's your name? Do you hurt anywhere? First, we start with repeating the same experience we have conducted 5 other times in the past. That is, an attempt to establish communication. So because they found the notebook? Unfortunately, establishing communication proved impossible this time as well. Whoa, careful, not so fast. Leader, it's really dangerous. Try to bite her. However, in my opinion, the time spent trying to interact with tines was so productive that I even forgot all about my tiredness. By the way, I named the 4-meter class Tine Sani, and the 7-meter class 1 Bean, Sunny Bean. Next, I put the tines under the conditions of sunlight deprivation. The experiment was designed to prove that tines' vitality weakens as the night deepens and heightens in the sunlight. The reaction varied greatly from individual to individual. Sunny's liveliness slumped significantly after an hour of being deprived of sunlight. Bean, in contrast, stayed active even after 3 hours into sunlight deprivation. That surprised me yet again. They don't require food or water, and even though they have vocal organs, there's no need for them to breathe. The only thing necessary for their life activity is sunlight. Naturally, I'm curious about what would happen if they cut off sunlight forever. But that won't do if they die, so... The next stage of my experiments involved coming into direct contact with their bodies. We then switched to the confirmation of tines possessing the sense of pain. Ah! She stabbed in the eye. Leader, is there any need for you to be screaming? As if I could do this without screaming, when Bean is in so much pain. Bean, do your best and hang on there. Stab in their eyes. I needed to confirm that tines have no weak spots other than the nape of their necks, you see. And through their yoo-hoo. It was a heart-wrenching task. Compared to Bean, introverted Sunny didn't react much at all. See, I stabbed you in the heart. Don't you feel pain? What do you feel then? It's open his mouth. What is it? What's wrong? Tries to bite. Whoa! Leader, stay back, please. Ha 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 ha. I'm sorry about that, Sunny. You're really gonna die at this rate, you know. It's just that Sunny isn't any good at expressing himself. All you try to do is bite off my head. Why do you sound so joyful talking about tines? Huh? Tines are our natural enemies that drove mankind to the brink of extinction. Hanji-san, you've experienced the threat they pose firsthand many times, haven't you? Yes, I have. I've seen my comrades getting killed by titans right before my eyes countless times. When I first joined the Scout Legion, I fought Titans, relying on my hatred to get me through the fight. But one day I realized something. It was when I kicked and sent flying the freshly severed head of a 3-meter class Titan. The Titan's body was improperly light. Improperly light? Huh? If you think about it, you realize that a huge body like that can't stand much less walk with just 2 legs. And that lightness applies to the bodies of all Titans. A severed head that should have been quite heavy, in reality, was almost weightless. And I heard that when you transform into a Titan, Aaron, that Titan body of yours formed up literally out of nothing. So I thought this: what if the true nature of these creatures is completely different from what they appear to us? Defensive approach fed by hatred has been tried for many decades already. I want to try and look at Titans at an angle different from the existing one. My attempt may prove fruitless in the end, but I will do it anyway. Ever since I joined the Scout Legion, I get surprise after surprise thrown at me. Not just Hanji-san. The place is full of oddballs. It's almost like the Legion's a den of weirdos. A collection of misfits who seek changes. But that's why they're the Scout Legion. Aaron, if you take part in the experiments, we might be able to learn something new. And if we do, that may become a step forward for all of us. I know. All I do is pin my hopes on you and make you uneasy. But I'm so happy now. No one did what you can before, Hanji-san. If it's not too much trouble, I would like to hear more about your experiments. Huh? Are you sure? I think I should know as much as possible to be fully prepared for tomorrow's experiments. Yes, indeed. I did omit a lot of things in my explanations. I will tell you everything in detail. It might take some time, though. I'm thinking of me tired in the morning, and so there's no new discoveries in that experiment. And he's just exhausted. Every soldier learned that much back in their training days. You should know that from your training as well, Aaron. Yes, I know it. I know all that. Good. Then I'm gonna explain to you where my original concepts deviate from the conventional ones once again. Huh? But it's more already. First, about attempts at establishing communication. There was a curious president with Ilse Lingner. Squad leader Hanji here. Our test subjects. Both Titans that were our test subjects were murdered. So who murdered them? Was it the female Titan? You gotta be kidding me. Was this the soldiers doing? The culprit is still unknown at this point. Just before dawn, the 2 Titans were slaughtered at the same time. It seems when guards noticed what was going on, the culprits were already far away. With the help of the 3D maneuver gear, a premeditated plan by 2 or more people, huh? Look at the leader. She's going mental. They were our valuable specimens. Just what kind of idiot could do this? And if it wasn't an idiot, then who? I can't even guess. Let's go. The military police will deal with the rest. Yes, Aaron. Commander. What's going on? What does it look like to you? What does it look to you? Who's the enemy, in your opinion, huh? Sorry for asking strange questions. What exactly the human race is up against? Chapter 21, Opening the Gate. The gate opens. When was the last time you placed shifts? 6 days ago. After completing the search and destroy mission. It's true. All that is registered. All right. All right. You next. Krista. Renz. Assigned to Team 41. Could it be Marcos? So sometimes you can get punished for killing Titans, huh? Indeed. As weird as it sounds. But those Titans were the precious test subjects, so... And now they're looking for the culprits among us trainees. Huh? As if it could be one of us. You said it. We're all we're all B as it is. Because of the ongoing disposal operation. Culprits couldn't help hating those Titans, I'm sure. I guess. But still, healing them is the same as helping out Titans in the long run. From the culprit's perspective, they've taken their revenge on those Titans. But from the humankind's perspective, the culprit dealt us all a blow. And there's Annie. Connie, I'm an idiot. And that's why I have a feeling I understand, huh? I can't think about anything anymore. You know, before I saw a Titan for the first time, I really wanted to join the Scout Legion. But now, I can only think that I don't want to see another Titan in my life ever again. And we have to decide on the division we'll join today. Huh? Darn it. Even Gene said he would join the Scout Legion. Huh? Gene? Hey Annie, what do you think? After what Gene said, I think nothing. My decision is unchanged. I see. So you're going to the military police then? Say Annie, should I join the police too? Jeez, really? If someone tells you to go die, will you go die? What kind of question is that? Of course I won't. Then you just have to decide on your own. Armin. And what will you do if you're told to die? Well, I will, if I understand the reason why I must die. I think that there must be cases when one must die, even though I'd really rather not to. I see. So you made up your mind then? Yes. You're weak like hell. Yet you definitely got guts. Thanks. Seriously? You two gonna join the Scouts, Armin? Annie, you're actually a kind person, aren't you? Huh? Well, it looks like you're not exactly happy about us choosing to join the Scouts. And I think you have your reasons for joining the police, don't you? No, I don't. I just want to save my hide. So in the end, they didn't find anyone who used the 3D maneuver gear without authorization. I really wonder who killed our Titans. I have no idea. To tell you the truth, I'm more worried about the introductory ceremony at the moment. I wonder how many new recruits expressed their desire to join the Scout Legion. Say, Aaron, among your fellow graduates, is there anyone who wants to join us? Yes, there is. Or rather, there was. I'm not sure if they still want to. Got Sasha, Connie, Armin, Annie, Jean. Jean! Huh? Jean, why do you suddenly decide to join the Scout Legion? Were you scared? Huh? Obviously. I'm still not exactly fond of the Scouts. Then why'd you do? It's not like I'm joining the Scouts, cause I've got no fear of Titans. And you won't hear things like, if you're a capable soldier, you have a responsibility to join the Scout Legion from me either. Listen, you guys, I'll repeat this again. Don't lump me together with dummies like Aaron, who's eager to rush to their death. Got it? Soldiers in training, line up and proceed to the front proceeded to the front of the drill field. And it's not like I give into someone's I gave into someone's persuasion to put my life on the line. In this line of job, you can't get along without making decisions for yourself. I'm the commander of the Scouting Legion, Erwin Smith. The Scouting Legion has an important objective behind its activities, entrusted to us by the King. The purpose of my speech to you on this day, when you are to choose your division, the division you will join, is none other than inviting you to join the Scouting Legion. However, because of the Titans' attack the other day, all of you here have already had a taste of what scouting outside the walls may be like. Despite the fact that you all are still trainees, you have already suffered victims in your ranks, and that in itself is unprecedented. And also, you have already experienced the dread that Titans instigate in humans, as well as the limit of your own power, but still. We suffered many victims in that attack, yes, but at the same time, we've made progress, unseen before, towards mankind's victory. As you have already guessed, I'm talking about Eren Yeager. Thanks to his and your efforts, we've succeeded in preventing the advance of Titans, and we've acquired a means to uncover Titan's true nature. There's still little regarding him that I can tell you here, but I assure you, there's no doubt that he's on our side, risking his life for our common cause. We assume that the answer to the mystery surrounding him will be found in the basement of his house, his hometown, Shingashina. Huh? Gamakasa, Eren, Reiner, Bertolt, Jean, Annie, Bertolt Reiner. If we manage to reach that basement, it's likely that we'll be able to find a way to put a stop to the century of living under Titan's rules. Titan's rules. Basement, huh? Oh. Rainer's like, basement. I understand he wants to get as many new recruits as possible to join the Legion, but disclosing that kind of information for that is clearly carrying it too far. Wow, they're already made that kind of progress, huh? If we know Titan's true nature, we'll be able to do something about our current situation. No, he's got some kind of plan. What exactly is he up to? What is he really trying to achieve by that, huh? However, in order to take our time to thoroughly investigate that one basement, we will need to get Walmaria back under our control first. Our objective is what I just stated. But now that we can't use the gate of the Trough district anymore, we only have the option of departing with Kyrnes and advancing to Shingashina in a roundabout way. The path suitable for a large force that took us 4 years to break is now lost. In those 4 years, over 90% of the Scouting Legion members died. 90% in just 4 years. According to our most optimistic estimates, we'll have to sacrifice at least 5 times more soldiers and 20 more years before it will be possible to dispatch a large force to Walmaria again. And even these figures aren't quite realistic. You're like, what? The Scouting Legion is always in search for talented members. With great losses after every mission, we constantly suffer from personnel shortage. Mir and Kirsta, I'm not going to hide anything from you. Those of you who will choose to join the Legion will have to participate in a scouting expedition outside the walls in 1 month from now. There's a pressing need to break a supply route. And the probability of new recruits dying during an expedition to the outer lands is 50%, I think. Those who manage to survive it, though, will become excellent soldiers with high survival rate. Those of you who are still willing to put your life on the line, despite learning about the dreadful state of affairs, stay here. And let me reiterate this again. Most of those who will decide to stay here and enter the Scout Legion will probably be dead soon. Listen to your heart very closely and ask yourself, if you really have got what it takes to sacrifice your life for mankind. That's all. Those wanting to join the other divisions, dismissed. Couple people. Commander, don't you think you intimidated them a little more than necessary? That speech is sure to cut the number of our new recruits by a lot, you know. Huh? Harold going, shoot. Please, enough, I beg you. Please don't. Don't make me hate myself even more. If I don't leave this place now, I will have to face them again. I just remembered. Originally, I left the village to become a policeman. Mom will be happy. If I join the police, and everybody in the village will stare at me in awe. We already know. We've already seen Titans eating humans alive. Boom, and they're all walking away. So, will you be able to die if you're told to? Boom. We do not want to die, sir. I see. Everybody. You all look determined. Alright. I welcome everybody here to the Scout Legion. I salute your bravery. Dedicate your lives to the cause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Huh. Guys. Oh, shoot. This is the worst. Darn it all. I'm really a dang scout now. No. I'm scared. I want to go back to the village. Whatever. I don't care anymore anyway. Jeez. Why'd you even stay if that put you on the verge of tears? Oh, and he's gone. The 104th Scout Legion. Salute to all 21 of you. Oh, 21 stayed. You endured the fear well. You all are brave soldiers. I respect you for that from the bottom of my heart. 1 month later. The Karunis district. They're heading out. Commander, it's time. Times of vicinity of being kept away. 30 seconds till the gate opens. Their cannons just pointed out. At last, mankind is about to make another step forward. Show results of your training. Open the gate. The 57th expedition to the lands outside the wall. Start. Advance. They're charging out. Oh, here comes the thing. 10-meter class approaching from the left. Ooh. Darn. You got through. Defend the formation at all costs. They're on it. Don't panic. The defense squad will handle him. You just keep going forward. Advance. Advance. To the lands infested with Titans. Chapter 22. Long distance enemy scouting formation. Now that we left the wall, this is about the limit where the defense squad can protect you, or can protect us. And what we're going to do next is to lands where Titans live. They're going outside the walls. expanding into one big formation to defend ourselves from Titans. We, the Special Ops Squad, are here. Line 5 in the center, on standby. That's quite far in the back. Well, this is the safest spot in the entire formation. You get treatment even more special than carts carrying supplies. This time, our expedition is short distance. All because this one is a trial for the real thing, meant to deliver you to the Shiganshina district. This time, our objective is nothing more than to go outside the wall and come back alive. Protect them. Protect Aaron at all costs. Sir, I wasn't told yet what to do with that power of mine. Is it really okay to let things go without restoring that? Say, did you get the meaning behind that question Commander asked you? Senpais, did you understand what Commander meant? Don't look at me. Nope. No. I have no slightest clue too. Maybe this time our sortie has an objective, other than simply going to the outer lands and coming back alive. If so, then Commander simply concluded there's no need for soldiers to know that. That being the case, we still have only one objective: to go outside the walls and come back alive. Trust your commander. Yes, sir. Well then, that's it for today's training. Let's go back to our castle, guys. Trust, huh? Will there be those who will put their trust in me? Can I get my comrades to trust me from the bottom of their hearts? Huh? Them. I couldn't stay and see who was left on the drill field yesterday. Still, they've really joined the Scout Legion. Ario, son, may I speak to my classmates for a bit? Fine, go. Jeez. Hey, Aaron. Feels like I haven't seen you for ages, you know. Have they done anything terrible to you? Like examine your bodies every nook, or put you under a mental strain? No, nothing that of the sort. The irksome shorty was acting so high and mighty during the hearing. I'll make sure to repay him in full someday. You can't mean Corporal Revolute, can you? Aaron, you guys joined the Scout Legion too? Virtual Reiner, Krista, here's your mirror. So that means that the only ones to join the military police were Annie, Marco, and Jean, and the rest went to stationary troops then? Huh? Marco's dead. You can't just say that. Jean, what are you doing here? Wait, what? Just now. What did you say just now? That Marco is dead? I haven't misheard you, have I? Not everyone can go out with a bang. No one has any idea what kind of end he met. He didn't get a chance to use his 3D maneuver gear either. He died in some place where no one saw him and no one knew. Huh? Aaron. I hear you tried to kill Mikasa when you transformed into Titan. What the heck's with that, huh? He didn't try to kill me. He just wanted to swat a fly. Like Big Mom. You're not the one I'm asking. Mikasa, that wound on her face is pretty deep, no? When did you get that? Huh? Seems like it's true about me trying to kill Mikasa after I transformed. Seems like. So you have no memories of that. In other words, what we have is that you had no idea you got that Titan power up until just recently. And you have no means to keep it under control. Yes, that sounds about right. You heard, guys. That's what the present situation is, it seems. It's what our lives and the humankind's fate depends on. That's what we'll die for, like Marco. While Aaron won't even know we're dead. Jean, what exactly you're trying to accomplish by basing Eren here and now. Look, Mikasa, not everyone here can just go die for Eren without getting anything in return, like you know. Both we and Eren need to know what we'll be giving up our lives for. If we don't, we might start hesitating at the most crucial moments. We're seeking kind of collateral, even from Eren. Please make sure to be very precise. When weighing the worth of your own life against that of all those sacrificed for it. That's what I'm, Jinyu, really asking of you. Please. I will. Aru-san, do you think my classmates can win against Titans? Huh? You stupid. What the heck were you doing during that past month, huh? Listen, you brat. What any expedition to the Outer Lands really rides on is how good we'll be at avoiding fighting Titans altogether. Got it? And he just bites his tongue. This is a strategy that Commander Eren came up with. Thanks to the formation he invented, our survival rate increases substantially. I'll be teaching you new recruits everything about this formation for long distance enemy detection in the next month. You teaching Eren? Formation for long distance enemy detection. Deploy! And they're like branching off. Cover more ground. It's a kind of long distance formation, semicircular in its front part, where participating soldiers are set apart at such an interval that ensures they can see in all directions. Okay? Okay. It allows us to widen the enemy's detection range as much as possible. You new recruits will be here. Here, between the car convoy squad and the enemy detection backup squad. You are to lead our spare horses and be on relay duty. Okay, so they each have another horse. Mainly, it's the soldiers of the outermost line that come in close proximity to Titans. Huh? Oh, Titans just running after them. Upon discovering the Titan in sight, they fire a red smoke signal bomb. Boom. Pew. Once you see a smoke signal, you are to fire your own smoke bomb too, to let the others know about the threat. That way, Commander Eren, who leads the formation, will know the position of the Titan threat in a minimal time. He then fires the green signal bomb to indicate that the entire formation is about to change the course and point the new direction. In order to let all the members of the formation know the new course, everybody are to fire their own green smoke signal while heading in the new direction. This tactic allows us to advance to our destination while avoiding Titans. Our typical Titan is no match for horses at long distance racing. When Titan exhausts its stamina, its movements become duller, though it depends on the individual. However, not every time things go so smoothly. There are also Titans that can run faster than horses for a short time, or the enemy may be detected too late due to the landscape particulars or other obstacles. There are causes when Titans force their way inside the formation as well, which may tear the formation apart or even entirely destroy it. If that happens, havoc may ensue. Oh, they can't let that. Red! I need to fire the red signal. Shoot. We failed to notice him in time. We need to draw him this way. He's just crawling on the floor. Slasha, this way. Head this way. Faga. Come and catch us. Poopy face. Slasha's like, ha. Oh, going to the barn house. Hit the tree with his face. Return to your assigned position. He's out of juice now. Squad leader. But remember, all the methods I just described apply only for those Titans whose behavior is easily predictable. The so-called typical class. Huh? That's strange. It's already been quite a while since the red signal was sent, but the formation is still in disarray. Huh? Don't tell me that's a black smoke signal. He's going straight for the center of formation, ignoring the nearby humans. Then he's without a doubt the deviant class. It's going straight. When you face the deviant class that are unpredictable in their behavior, you gotta fight. Darn it. Got no choice, huh? Sis. You go for the nape, and I'll stop him from moving. Got that, sir? Plans are definitely not at the location where you can utilize the 3D maneuver gear to the fullest. My chance of success is extremely flimsy, and to top it off, I might fall from the horse. Not to mention that I might get separated from the others. But I can't let him disrupt the formation. We gotta finish him off the moment he's down. If I myself can't do what I thought to our new, if I myself can't do what I taught to our new recruits, then who can? The one up ahead is Armin, if I remember right. I don't want for our rookies to face times like this just yet. And he's off the horse. He's off. Going for the for Achilles. Because Achilles heel. Sis, now! She goes in. Gonna cut it. Leader, Ness. He did it. I did it. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Huh? You came back to me. Good boy. That's my partner. And Armin sees it. Huh? Another one. Just what our right flank looks out are doing. If that Titan's coming here, ignoring them then. Seems like that one's a deviant as well. Can't be helped. Then, sis, we'll do the same once again. Yes, sir. Jeez. Twice in a row. Talk about bad luck. Would they run out of... female Titan. That one looks like a 14 meter class to boot. That's some serious trouble. Huh? Come from behind. What on earth? It's way too fast. Oh no. At this rate, Leader Ness and Sis are going. Q. It's gonna kick him? Whoa! Nope. He's going for Armin. Don't let her through. Sis. Yes, sir. It's off. Caught him. Huh? Huh? Throws him. Boom. Still going for Armin. She's not a deviant. Leader Ness, please tell me. Tell me, what should I do about her? She's not the typical class. And she's not the deviant class. She's neither. She's she has intelligence. Like the Colossal Titan. Like the Armor Titan. She's the same as Eren. A human clad in Titan's flesh. Somebody! Why? Why is this happening? I'm in a huge mess. What am I gonna do? She'll kill me like she did them. Who does she look like? Line 1, file 10, on lookout. Somebody. His eyes are like poked out. Warn the rest. The right flank lookout squad is completely wiped out. The female type Titan brought a large force of Titans along. Isn't there anyone alive? They gotta destroy the formation. They'll and annihilate everybody. Now, everyone is dead. And just bite on them. Go! Huh? Just dump it. Oh. Oh, no. This episode's 23. Wow.